This episode contains mature language and adult situations.
Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, my unfortunate friends. How is it that you dared stumble into my caverns of the abyss? I am ancient. I am eternal. I have been shackled here for millennia, festering in shadows and silence, growing stronger with your pain and suffering. It was the poison of your darkest thoughts that summoned you to me. I am the Shadow Dweller, your warden, your tormentor, your only companion until the abyss swallows you whole. I have ripped open the portal between the nether realm and your fragile world. My brothers and I are unbound at last, and we come to enslave, to torment, to savor the chorus of your screams. As you trembled in fear, we fed. As you suffered, we grew strong. And now we unleash upon you new nightmares. Twisted tales, ghastly and gruesome stories of the macabre. Chronicles of horrors beyond imagining. Your souls will be harvested, one by one, until none remain. Welcome to Into the Abyss, Morbid Morsals podcast. This morbid morsel is called On Air. Tonight on Hollis Unfiltered, the mic is hot, the calls are wild, and Jason Hollis is ready to roast the airwaves like only he can. But what starts as another night of brutal takedowns and chaotic callers quickly twists into something darker as tension rises and an unfamiliar voice takes over the line. The king of controversy finds himself on the wrong side of the broadcast. Tune in to hear what happens when the hunter becomes the hunted. Live, uncensored, and impossible to turn off.
You're listening to Jason Hollis with Hollis Unfiltered, the live call and talk radio podcast show where you, the listener, call in with your redundant questions and Jason answers them. The show that brings you call-ins in the local area, live discussions, and more.
Welcome back, degenerates, to Hollis Unfiltered, the only show where I, Jason Hollis, tear through the idiocy of the internet, one call at a time. If you're a first-time listener, well, you're in for a treat. All right, first caller of the night. You're live on Hollis Unfiltered. Don't bore me. What's your fucking question?
Hi, Paul here. Big fan. I've been following you from the beginning. Shit, I can't believe I got through. So I just wanted to ask...
Spit it out, man. Jesus, take that dick out of your mouth. What's your fucking question? You people have the confidence of a wet sock. Probably some fat 30-year-old living in his mama's basement, chugging Red Bulls, jerking off in a sock, Xbox gamer, thinking of how cool you are. But people like you should gargle glass or eat a bullet sandwich.
Right, What's your take on AI taking over podcasting? With everything advancing so fast with AI realistic videos and audio engineering, aren't you worried about losing followers?
Oh, please. AI could host this show better than half the morons who call in. Speaking of morons, you are a fucking moron, sir. Next caller. You're live with Jason on Hollis Unfiltered. What's your question? And come up with something actually interesting for a change.
Hi, is this Jason? Am I on air? Your show is so good.
No, this is the president of the motherfucking United States. And you don't have to tell me, madam, about how good my show is. It's my fucking show, and I see the stats, I know the numbers. Buy the stupid t-shirt. Is it wino fucking clock where you are tonight?
Rude. My question is, what do you think about all the jobs the president is eliminating and the deportation of millions of people?
I don't. That's not my problem. Send them all back. That's what I think. They already took our jobs. It isn't our job to make sure illegals are successful in our country. And I have a job. A quite good one at that. Must be nice to be a lush like you, sitting around downing a bottle of red wine every day. Probably some fat bitch, single sitting around your house, watching rom-coms, ordering shit from Amazon every day. Stuffing your fat face, white trash, posting selfies of yourself, trying to get some confirmation that you're 50 and think you still look hot, making stupid pouty duck lips. Bitch, please. Next caller, you're live with Jason on Hollis Unfiltered. What you got?
Yeah, Jason, you're a loudmouth hack. Your show sucks. You're the rudest, no-class cocksucker. A little man with a shitty show.
And yet, here you are, calling into my show. Even with people like you listening, my numbers are still up. Positive or negative, my downloads are still in the thousands every day. What's the matter? Mommy didn't hug you enough? Sticks and stones, my friends. Was Daddy an alcoholic? Maybe give you a beating for spilling paint in the garage? Or maybe you're nothing but a gutless turd who gets off trolling podcasts and people trying to put the world down because your life is so meaningless. Unhappy with your job, life, income, or how you always get the shaft. Everything bad always happens to you. You never catch a break. Life isn't fair, pal. There is no fair handshakes. And by the way, Santa and the Easter Bunny aren't real. Poor fucking you. BOO, who you're not even worth this call, and your 5 minutes of fame. I'll tell you what, sir. How about playing in some traffic, or stop being a worthless pussy? Hang up and go cry about it. Okay, folks, I gotta take a break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors, and go back to taking calls. Hopefully, I'll get some actual intelligent people with something interesting to fucking discuss. God, I need a fucking cigarette. Another great night full of assholes and losers. I hope the second half will be better. And we're back. I'm your host, Jason, and you're listening to Hollis Unfiltered. Let's get back to the calls, ladies and gentlemen. Next caller, you're on air. What's on your mind? Go ahead, what's your question? Please enlighten me.
I have a question for you, Jason. You love to humiliate people, don't you, Jason? Makes you feel good making other people feel small and unimportant. But as long as your ratings are up, you don't give a shit about anyone but yourself. How smart and witty you think you are. But I think that you're the one who isn't important, spreading your lies, your thoughts, and smug opinions over the air. Does it make you feel like a big man to shit all over your fans? Maybe you should take your own advice sometime. Maybe you should look into a mirror and see the reflection of a true asshole looks like. Someone should teach you some manners, dear sir. Someone should kick the ever-loving shit out of you. Maybe beat you within an inch of your pathetic life.
Oh, great. Another psycho. Listen, if you're gonna threaten me, at least be original, my dim-witted friend. You think that you're the first punk to threaten me? You're all bark and no bite. I've known little pricks like you my whole life. I bet you're a pedophile that gets off over little kitties. You are the sicko, my dear sir. Diddling kids get you off? Probably cruising the elementary schools in your stranger danger van with ice cream and chloroform. You're the sick fuck, my friend.
Threaten you? No. I don't need to, Jason. Does your wife and daughter know what kind of man you really are? Do they know that their daddy and loving husband is the real monster? Do they know how empty you are inside? Does your little girl Lily get shit from her friends at Reams Road Elementary School about what an asshole her father is with his podcast? Does your wife, Rachel, isn't it? Do her friends know what a shit she's married to? Of course they do. That's why you never go out to do anything with your so-called friends. See, I already have something much more valuable.
What did you just say? What the fuck did you say? How do you know my wife's and daughter's name? You probably trolled my personal social media and fished it from somewhere. I don't have any personal information that I share. You sick fuck!
Jason heard a click on his headphones as the caller hung up. The crazies were definitely out tonight, he thought. He lit another cigarette. His call screen lit up. Unknown caller flashed brightly. But at least it was a local area code. Jason pressed the button.
Hello, Jason. Sorry about that. It seems like we got disconnected. But I'm sure you're used to people hanging up on you.
Ah, you again. I guess you didn't have shit to say. Nothing worthwhile anyway. So what's on your mind besides trying to waste my time?
You take advantage of people, Jason. You prey on their insecurities, their weaknesses, shit all over them because you think it's good material, lots of new subscribers. I wonder how your hot wife Rachel and daughter Lily truly don't know what kind of man you are. How many times do you look into your wife's brown eyes and tell her that you love her, or that you're thinking of the next episode when you're making love to her?
All right, you listen to me and you listen to me, good buddy. I don't know how you know my family's names, but you better take their names out of your fucking mouth. Or else, I'll find you, you sick bastard.
Oh, Jason, I don't think so. By the way, someone here has something to say to you. I'm sure you'll recognize this special caller.
Daddy, I'm scared. Daddy, are you coming home? Daddy,
Who the hell is this? Who the fuck is this? Lily, are you okay? What's going on, baby?
You sure are a lucky man, Jason, but very undeserving on what you have in your life. A caring, loving wife and daughter. There's someone else who would like to talk to you as well. I bet you have a lot of listeners tuning in right about now, Jason. Your wife and daughter are right here, Jason. I'm in your house keeping them company. They're both tied up, listening to Daddy's show. This is probably making for some great shit. Glad to help out, Jason.
Jason. He was here in the living room waiting when I came home from the store. He's tied us up. Jason, please call the police. Help us. He hurt me. Lily is scared. Get that knife away from my little girl, you bastard. Oh my God, Jason, he's touching me.
All right, asshole, this isn't funny. You're just another troll.
Go check your camera in your living room, Jason. Check your phone, and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. You sure have a groovy record collection, Jason, especially this collector's edition of Houses of the Holy by Zeppelin.
Jason turns on his cam app on his phone. He sees his wife and daughter tied up. His wife's face was cut up and bleeding. He could see his daughter wearing a blindfold. He was crying. He could see a man in a black trench coat standing behind his wife, wearing a plastic Halloween mask. He had his big knife waving into her face.
Rachel! Lily! Let them go, you psychopath. I'm calling the cops. If you know what's best, you were gonna leave my family alone.
What's the matter, Jason? Cat got your tongue? No witty comeback? Not gonna tell me that I'm like every crazy caller you've had on the show?
All right, you win. You got me. Now let's be reasonable, yeah? What do you want?
I want you to keep broadcasting, Jason. Let's give your audience a real show. Something to think about. I bet your ratings skyrocket after this show. You'll be the talk of the town.
Please, Daddy.
Okay, I'll do whatever you say. Just don't hurt them.
Oh, I'm afraid we're past that point. You like crapping on people, don't you, Jason? Let's turn the tables. I want you to beg. I'm going to humiliate you right now, on air. You're going to remember this night, Jason, for a long, long time. I'd say for the rest of your life.
Please, they're all I have.
Louder. Jason, speak up. I can barely hear you with all this screaming and crying here.
Please, just let them go. I'll do anything. I'll pay you whatever you want. I'll say whatever you want.
Good, but we're just getting started. Oh, I don't want your money, Jason. I have everything I need right here in front of me. Besides, this is worth more money than you could come up with. Oh, Jason. Did you call for help? Call the police? So very disappointing. But I'm afraid that by the time they get here, they're gonna find quite the mess. Quite the mess indeed. No matter. I've had my fun. I'll leave you with a parting gift. Tell Mr. Hollis what he's won. Well, Bob, Mr. Hollis has just won not one, but 2 dead bodies, all gift wrapped up for him in his living room. Far better than any trip. Much more than a stack of cash. This is the gift that will keep on giving. I truly hope that you suffer and rot in hell. Maybe start actually listening to your callers from now on. Hollis Unfiltered was exactly what is expected it to be. Good night, Jason.
Jason Hollis fell to his knees with his hands covering his face, and he screamed.
Another tale of arrogance, ego, and the subtle art of talking down to people who actually bothered to listen. Jason Hollis thought he could crap all over his audience and somehow come out smelling like roses. A man so committed to alienating his own audience, he practically turned it into an Olympic sport. He thought belittling the very people keeping him relevant was edgy. But karma, here's the thing about karma. It doesn't tiptoe. It stomps in steel-toe boots. And when you spit on the crowd that built you, don't be surprised when they bury you under the weight of your own words. You serve enough garbage, eventually you end up choking on it. You've been listening to Jason Hollis with Hollis Unfiltered, but I'm afraid Jason has just been canceled indefinitely. never sated. Your fear, your suffering, your screams, they will linger with us until we return. But know this, you cannot hide. We will hunt you down. We will find you. And when the abyss calls again, it will already be too late. We're already closer than you think. You can run, but the shadows run faster. Next time, we take more than your fear. The abyss never lets go. Until then, this has been Into the Abyss, Morbid Morsals podcast. Sleep if you dare.
Into the Abyss Morbid Morsals podcast has been a Darkshogun production in association with Twisted Souls Media. Hi, I'm Troy Bursch, creator and producer of this horrific show. Please like, subscribe, download, and be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you'll get a heads up every time a new episode drops. Dare to listen. But beware, every story pulls you deeper into the dark. Hello, my friends. Since your suffering and pain are so enjoyable, be sure to check out my Linktree. linktree.ee/into-the-abyss-podcast. There you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Threads, and X. Listen to the show on your favorite podcast platforms. Listen to DJ Trill Am and We Are Legion for the dope music tracks that'll keep your heads nodding. Support the show. Please consider leaving me a 5-star rating and review wherever you can. It really helps get the show in front of more listeners who enjoy short horror story podcasts. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Drop me a comment or question on Spotify's Q&A feature. I'll definitely respond. Help the show grow. Thanks again for listening and downloading. Please share the show with friends, family, or anyone who loves horror. Word of mouth is the only way we can grow. And remember, if you don't, I'll be seeing you soon in your darkest nightmares.
Bring the Pain by We Are Legion.
Is a try that to be 4 hands that to solve my time. On the devils is a try that to be 4 hands that to solve my time. On devils is a try that to be 4 hands that to solve my time. It's to solve my time. It's to solve my time. It's to solve my time. I'm a hero.